Okay, everybody, check it out. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab a great app to just start getting that Wynton Kelly lick under our fingers and accessible anywhere, anytime. Because we're not just interested in information in here, we're interested in information that ends up underneath here, the digits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the App Store, dig it, and I'm going to look for this program, iReal Pro. I think it's $13.99 in the Mac App Store. So it's absolutely the best $14 you're going to spend on your musician's transcribing journey. So definitely do this. It goes along with any tunes. Okay, so then I'm going to purchase that sucker. And now here's the app when it opens up. Okay, in the search window, we're going to search for the song we want. So softly, and right away we see no songs come up. And, you know, the beautiful thing about this app is that it's an entire forum that's crowdsourced, and it will basically any standard pop tune, rock tune, definitely any jazz tune, because this app started as a sort of a take on the real books, which were all those fake books that all the jazz musicians, I mean, I remember getting my first real book when I was 20 or something like that, and it would be where all the charts were, the lead sheets to all these tunes, these jazz standards. Anyways, there's this great forum. So now I'm going to go up to the forum button. And when I click that, check it out, it takes me to this window. And this is the search window where you can start searching for any tune you want. Now, in this case right now, here's what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to suggest you actually search for jazz standards and see what happens. Whoops, jazz strandeds. Okay. And notice, you'll start to see there's some ads in here. You don't want that. But you want to look for these things that say iRealB.com forums. See that? Boom. See that big sucker right there? That's what you want. So then I love this. This is all the jazz 1,350 jazz standards. I already have this on my other app, but I'm gonna grab it and download it for you and show what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna click on that, and then I'm literally just gonna download this. Download quickly to the main. I'm going to go ahead and download this to the main playlists. Watch what happens. I'm going to click that. I'm going to say, yep, I want that. I'm going to open iReal Pro, and it's going to say, import this song. No, dude, I want to import the entire playlist. And now look, it's all automatically there. Now watch this. I'm going to search softly. What? No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Now it's in there. So I can click on that, and there's my chart. Okay, now, love it. Now what's so powerful about iReal Pro? Here's what's so powerful about this app. And it's just, I mean, listen, for me, when I was starting and I was looking for play-along tracks, everything I had was an Aebersold track, right? It was these Jamie Aebersold books with CDs. And those were amazing because Jamie Aebersold was hiring all these super heavy cats to play on the jam tracks. It was great. But the problem was it was contained to whatever they would put out. So you'd have like 13 tracks in this one book, and that would be it. And it was only the keys that they'd give you in, right? It couldn't be any key. Now, iReal Pro came along long after that and started creating jam tracks. They're not, of course, as swinging as having like Ron Carter on your jam track, which literally some of the Aebersolds had. But it's much more useful for what we're doing, which is just trying to improve as a transcribing jazz pianist. So check it out. I can press play, and it's literally the chord changes with the section, bass, piano, drums. Okay, fine. Now let's say I don't want piano. I can pull the piano out, and that's going to be super useful to us. Now the next thing we're going to do is press stop, and we're going to say, well, wait a minute. We're just focusing on, like we talked about, a hyper-focused lick that we want to use. That's it. We just want one single lick that we're going to practice to. So what I can do is I can go in here and I can highlight just 4 measures of music, and then I can loop that sucker. Let's see if this works. Yep, see, it's only going to loop the area that I just asked it to do. So that's super useful for us because all we want to do is play that lick and that lick only. We don't want to, we're not ready to learn like a whole chorus of a solo. We don't even want to work on the whole melody yet. In this case, we're just focusing on stretching those ears and being able to get that one lick under our hands so we can start using it when we're sitting down at the piano anytime, anywhere. So let's now dive in as to actually what the 15-minute musician's workout is going to be all about and how it's going to apply to this lick. And mind you, we're going to be using iReal Pro to bring us through step by step. So this should be super fun. We'll see you in the sesh.